Welcome to the i14 Sports Report, heard every Thursday night live on KNCT-FM 91.3, also on various podcast platforms all across the internet. Look for KNCT or i14 Sports, and we'll have everything set up for you there. You can also go to myknct.com, like I said, for their podcasts, blogs, and weather forecast. Time to bring you up to date with all the local high school sports. Football is in full swing. Week 2 is coming up. Tonight, we've got a good one for you. The Maynard Mustangs are in town to take on the Harker Heights tonight at Leo Buckley Stadium. They'll kick off here in about 45 minutes at 7 o'clock this evening. Remember, the coaches' shows are on i14 Sports media pages. If you want to listen to the pre-game show before you go into the stadium, just go to i14 Sports Facebook, X, or Instagram, and you can watch those pre-game shows with the coaches tonight, because we have Chaparral taking on Maynard New Tech out at Cyril Stadium at Chaparral High School at 7 o'clock tonight. So Maynard and Heights at Leo Buckley, and then Chaparral and Maynard New Tech at Cyril Stadium, 7 o'clock kickoff for both of those games. As I said, the pregame shows are on the social media pages, all right? Friday night, tomorrow night, we got some big games tomorrow night. Out at Cyril, 7:30 start for this game, as we have our team from Mexico coming up to take on the Shoemaker Gray Wolves at Cyril's 7:30 kickoff for that ball game. And, of course, the Crosstown Showdown, 47th edition I've seen 46 in places, but I went back and counted. The first game was played, actually, for the class of 79 in 78, so that was the first meeting. So if you do your counting and everything, you come down to where this is the 47th meeting, I should say, of the game. So I figured it out. I worked on it for a long time. Let's run down the district standings. 12-6A. It's Bryan, Cove, Heights, and Temple all with Midway at 1-0, and Killeen and Shoemaker at 0-1. Bryan over Magnolia West 45-28. It was Vista Ridge 31, Killeen 21. Coppers Cove 49, Ellison 34, Heights 45, Cedar Park 43, and 5 overtimes. Wow. Oh, Round Rock 22, Shoemaker 14, and Temple 42, and Monterey, Mexico 26. That's the team we'll be seeing on Friday night. Waco Midway 43, Westwood 7. Thursday night, as I said, Maynard's at Harker Heights tonight. Bryan is at Huntsville on Friday. Killeen at Ellison, Round Rock, Cedar Ridge, Midway. Leander Glen at Cove. And, of course, the Mexico team at Shoemaker playing out at Searles, 7:30 start time. Round Rock at Temple, 7:30 start time. 8-5A, Division I, Chaparral, Georgetown, Leander Glen, Leander Rouse all at 1-0. Cedar Park, East Ridge, Lake Belton, and Leander all at 0-1. Last Thursday, Stony Point 28, Georgetown Eastview 22. Friday night's games, A&M Consol 33, Lake Belton 21. It was Chaparral 12 and Lehman 6. Georgetown 54 and Victoria East 14. Harker Heights 45 and Cedar Park, as I said, 43. And that was a 5 overtime game. Leander Glen 21, Castroville, Medina Valley 7, Leander Rouse 57, Pflugerville Connolly 10, Pflugerville 54, Leander 28. Thursday night's games tonight, Leander is at Pflugerville Hendrickson, Maynard New Tech is at Chaparral, as we said, Round Rock McNeil is at Lake Belton. Friday night, Vandergrift at Cedar Park, Burnett at Georgetown Eastview, Georgetown at Belton. 7:30 kickoffs, Leander Glen at Cove, Leander Rouse at Liberty Hill. Going down to District 10 5A Division 2, Brenham, Brian Rudder, Waco U, all at 1-0. Belton, Ellison, and Waco all at 0-1. It was Hendrickson 14 and Belton 0 last Thursday. Last Friday night, Brenham 49, Huntsville 35. It was Rudder 43, Kingwood West Fork 31 in 2 overtimes. Coppers Cove over Ellison 49-34. Granbury 3, Waco 0. And University 41, Keller Central 26. Tonight's game, Corsicana is at Waco High at WISD Stadium. Friday night, we've got Georgetown at Belton, Granbury at Waco U, Houston Sterling at Brenham, Killeen Ellison, at Buckley Stadium, and El Campo at Brian Rudder. That's a 7:30 kickoff. So that's this week's scheduled games for our area teams. Don't forget about the 46th annual Spirit Spectacular going on 9/21. That's September 21st. It's coming up in just a couple weeks here. So be ready for that. And they didn't start that till after we got started. So I know it's just game 47. I don't care what y'all say. Don't forget, if you're going to the ball games, clear bags. You can't have any backpacks or anything like that. Anything you carry in has to be clear and see-through so the folks can see what you're taking into the ball game. You can carry a small 4.5 inch by 6.5 inch purse if you'd like to. Ladies preferably for that, all right? We had the Tuesday night Raising Canes, and we had the Killeen kids and the Ellison kids, the graduates, to talk to them. Yeah, we talked to former Eagle Ricardo McCrary and former Roo Elijah Juan White. We talked about Friday night's 47th annual Crosstown Showdown, and what a great time we had out at Raising Canes with those guys, and even got them to put on a hat from Ellison and a hat from Killeen, even though both of these coaches are now coaching at Shoemaker. Love to have our hometown kids coaching here, I'll tell you what. Volleyball real quick. Belton over Killeen. Chaparral beat Georgetown Eastview. Ellison over Heights. Lake Belton over Robinson. Rockdale over Florence. Shoemaker over Granger. West defeated Gatesville. And Waco Christian over Memorial Christian. Big shout out to our supporters, of course, the JH94 Foundation, Modern Appliance, Cloud Real Estate, the CTX Chiefs Youth Sports Organization, Kids Therapies, Seashells Visuals, and the Killeen Veterinary Clinic. Yes, sir. We'll be out at Raising Canes in Harker Heights next week. Make sure you tune in for that show. Tell a friend about us because we are the local sports for the area. We get all the sports out for everybody, so make sure you tell a friend about i14 Sports. Send me something, i14sportsinfo@gmail.com. And again, tonight's show is dedicated to my cousin who passed away on Tuesday. He was one that got me into radio. In fact, he was in public radio back in the day and later on in print media. But my cousin John Hall was a big influence on me in my radio career and my sportscasting career, and he's gone way too soon. Gonna miss you, cuz. God bless you and your family, but John Hall, this show is dedicated to you. And as I said, the radio now is silent. As always, take care of each other and take care of yourselves.
You are watching i14 Sports Network.